Breonna Taylor, 26 years old. Tamir Rice, 12 years old. Sandra Bland, 28 years old. Ayanna Stanley-Jones, 7 years old. I just want people to stop and to remember these lives and to honor them the way that they should be honored. My name is Adrian Brandon, and I'm an artist. Stolen is a series dedicated to Black lives that were lost at the hands of the police. So it's a series of unfinished portraits, which represents these unfinished lives. I'll set a timer, so that measurement, that time, represents how old they were. Before I begin a piece in Stolen, I first try to research as much as I can about the individual. If I'm going to be spending time on this portrait, I want to best understand who they were and what they meant to their family. Once I settle on an image and sketch it out, I will set the timer. So today I'm going to be painting Rumain Brisbane. He was 34 years old, and they shot him twice in front of his daughter and his girlfriend in his home. As soon as I set the timer, I'm feeling such a sense of urgency to fill the page and give the piece as much life as possible, bring this portrait to life. And as soon as that alarm does sound, it's just kind of like a wave of sadness, of pain, of understanding again how short this life was cut, understanding that this piece was taken from me, just like this life was taken from their families and from their communities. That's why I'm creating this series, so we don't forget, so we know that there's individual lives here. I want it to just allow people to stop and think and realize that what's going on right now is not okay and that we can't get numb to it. The series really took off about end of May, right around George Floyd's death. It kind of just caught on, and a couple celebrities reached out. Viola Davis shared it, which was all I needed in life. It felt kind of overnight in terms of social media because it gained hundreds of thousands of followers in a matter of a week. I'm just glad that it's part of this movement. I'm glad that people are connecting with it. The fact that I have a bigger audience just means that each story that I share is gonna have a bigger reach. I'm from Seattle, and I grew up in a home that really encouraged creativity. I always drew a lot as a kid. I started out drawing a lot of cars, a lot of basketball players and rappers, icons that I looked up to. So as I became more just aware of the injustices and the systems that were around me, I just felt like I needed to say something, and my art grew to addressing a lot of the injustices in the Black community. I just wanted to see how I could be involved and see how my art would be part of the conversation. I definitely consider art my passion. It's all I really think about. Every time, when I wake up, I have a new idea that I want to bring to life, or we'll go walking through the neighborhood, and it's definitely all that is on my mind. So aside from Stolen, I try to kind of work on the other side of the spectrum to show the joy and the magic that kind of flows through the community. A lot of kind of child scenes, a lot of family and love, Black love. I think it's really important just to have visuals that show how positive and just beautiful the Black community is. And I'm hoping that some of my art can inspire them to, continue doing them and to be proud of their skin. It just hurts me so bad knowing that they're living in this world the way it is today. And so if I could kind of counter that with some of my art, I definitely try to do as much of that as possible. This year has been such a tough year on everybody, but I really want to remind people that there's good out there. There's reason to dance and to sing. It doesn't have to be like this all the time. And it's not just obviously Black people that need to be fighting for this. We need to work collectively because this is a human rights issue. This isn't just affecting our community. We need everyone to be involved because we all have a role to play and we can all help each other out, and we really need that right now.